on the internet. It's everywhere. When you think you have not seen, or you have seen all the evil in the world that you could expect to see, something new is going to come up. Something new will pop up. Each and every deed done with someone always thinking that they are justified in doing it. They really think they're justified in doing what they're doing. And sometimes we justify our own behavior sometimes. How many of you watch this kind of new reality program called Shark Tank? How many of you seen it? Oh, good. Because then I get to tell you what it's about. And so you see some guys. Well, what it's about is there's 5 people like on a panel that sets up, and they're all very wealthy people, multi-millionaires, and even a couple of billionaires that sit in this panel. And what they do is they wait for young entrepreneurs in business, or even older entrepreneurs who a business may be struggling and they need capital to either expand advertisement or expand their business or build onto the business. And so they come to ask these people for money. And this is not put on by the networks. This is all, it's just right there. And these people will tell them whether they'll give them the money or what. But there's a price to be paid. Because when they come in, one guy might say, I need $150,000 for 15% equity in my company because I need to expand an advertisement or whatever. Just throw that number out. And these 5 people will start questioning whatever's going on with them. And one guy say, well, that's not my area, I'm out, so I'm not bidding on anything. And another guy will say, well, I'll give you the $150,000, but I want 100% equity in your company, and you go away. So what happens? And then they'll argue back and forth, and sometimes they'll get them up to where they want 51% of the company, and it's just like it goes on and on and on from there until a lot of times people come away with a good deal, a lot of times they walk away with nothing. And one guy on the panel says, I don't care if I've hurt their feelings. I don't care if they go away and their whole life is ruined, because my only purpose is money. He says this, my only purpose is money. And the more that I can make of it, the better off I am. I don't care about them people. But if they're going to make me money, then I care about them. Other than that, I don't care about them. That's how the world looks to different people. And they call them the Shark Tank for a reason, because they eat these people alive. And they became wealthy themselves because one guy started a software business in his basement and sold it for $3 billion. He's the one that only wants to make money. That's all he wants to do is make money. A couple of them on there actually want to help them people make money, but at a price. So what world are they living in? They're not living in God's world. They're not living in God's world. They're only out with their wisdom to profit themselves. Profit themselves. They use large words to defend their own actions, set their own standards. That's exactly where we're at in today's society. That's exactly where we're at. It's like a feeding frenzy out there. The people stabbing each other in the back to get a job, to get a position, to get ahead in life, to get. That's what's happening. All you gotta do is look at Wall Street. It's the same way as the sharks. Probably even bigger sharks. Probably even bigger sharks. But I'll tell you what, selfish acts, and they're the very acts of the devil. Very acts of the devil. But James gives us 8 characteristics for fruit of godly wisdom. And he starts out with, first, be pure. First be pure, because if you can't do that, the other 7 ain't going to do nobody good. You first have to be pure. Pure. Pure in your motives. But you know what? And I'm not talking about pure in perfection, because God uses crackpots. God uses cracked pots. How's that? Because you guys look at me, and when I say crackpots, you all stared at me. Because even with a cracked pot, you know what it's like. You fill it with water, and next thing you know, it all leaks out. But not with God. He can use that, because he cleans pots. He's already cleaned them and washed them clean with the blood of Christ. It's already done. Then he says, next you got to be peace loving. Peace loving. And the cross actually enables us to have peace. The vertical beams on the cross. One's a go. Up and down. Vertical beams. They point to heaven. They point to heaven, to the very realms of God. Jesus' death made it very possible for us to have that close relationship with the Father. And the horizontal beams? The horizontal beams help us to reach out to somebody, to help somebody up, to give them a hand, so we can forgive and have a relationship with others with the peace of Christ. That's what we need. We need that relationship with others. We can't do it by ourselves. Thirdly, you have to have a pure heart. If you have a pure heart, then you're at peace with God. And you're at peace with others. Yeah. I like to have a pure heart. Because you know what? God knows our past. He knows our present. He also knows our future, of what we can be. Not what we will be, but what we can be. And the future is set before us. And that's what James is saying here. Following God, I'm going to tell you what, people, is the beginning of his wisdom. It's the beginning. The 5th and 6th characteristics of God's wisdom is to be full of mercy and full of good fruit.